Hi guys, welcome to my channel. If you're new here, I'm Kay and this is kind of a haul video. It's kind of things that I've purchased throughout the months of August and September. So there's quite a lot of stuff here, which if you've seen my thumbnail, you will have seen that already. So I'm just going to go through all this, try not to make this video 3 years long, show you what I've got, tell you what I think, if I've tried it yet. If I haven't, then I'll probably let you know somewhere down the line. But let's just dig in. Again, like the last video I did like this, where there was 2 months combined, not going to do this in any particular order. It's just whatever comes out of the basket first. So first thing I'm going to pull out is this. So it is the Sol de Janeiro Brazilian Boom Boom Cream. So this is just a little small pot. I love this stuff. Haven't opened this one yet. I've still got another one this size I think on the go. But oh, I just absolutely adore the scent of this stuff. It's amazing. So yeah, I already know I like it. That's that. Next we've got the Pixi Glow Tonic. It will, there you go. Now come back. There we go. So I had a smaller version of this in the Glossybox Easter egg. I've used it all. I really liked it, so I purchased a bigger bottle, and you can see I've already used some already. Yeah, like I said, I like it. I'm probably going to repurchase once this one's done. It's all good. Next, this is something that I have been wanting to get my hands on for quite some time. So it's the Glow Recipe Watermelon Glow Ultra Fine Mist. And oh my gosh, for so long this was not available in this country. The only way you could get it was if you bought it from America, and the shipping costs were, yeah, just no. I'm sorry, but I'm not paying like the same amount as the product for shipping. No. So this is not the cheapest mist that I've ever bought. But oh my gosh, it's amazing. It's such a fine mist, and you can see it's bi-phase, so you have to give it a bit of a shake, tip it up, and there's the little spray, and it's just, oh, it smells so good. It's such a fine mist. Really happy I finally managed to get my hands on this. I think it was from Cult Beauty. So when I was placing my order for the other things, that had to go in the basket because it was finally available and in stock. So really happy to get my hands on this. Will probably repurchase once it's gone, let's be real. Next, oh okay, so this is from Revolution Beauty or Makeup Revolution. I got it off the revolution.com website. I was actually placing an order for some stuff for my mum, and I saw this and thought, oh, I've heard about that, might give it a go. So it's the 1% now pronunciation I don't know, it's either Bakuchiol or Bakuchiol, but it's a serum. It's purple, which, you know, is amazing. So it just looks like that, and it's meant to be, or it's meant to have a similar effect to retinol, but doesn't have any of the sort of nasties that sort of come with all that, like the peeling skin, the redness, the inflammation, all of that. And I've really been enjoying using this. So I've been using this at night, I've still been using a hyaluronic acid serum during the day, but at night it's just, I don't know if it's my imagination, but I feel like I can see a difference since I've started using this, and because it's Revolution, it's like really cheap, so I think I will definitely be repurchasing this once it's gone, but yeah, definitely happy to have that. Next, right, so this, if you can, you can't really, can you? There you go. So all the shiny. Okay, so this was the Lancome Teint Idole Ultra Wear Foundation. So I had a sample from Feel Unique Pick and Mix, I think, and I really liked the foundation. In fact, I sort of fell in love with the foundation, but the shade was a little bit off. I thought it was a little bit too dark for me. So I went online, I think it was Feel Unique, and they tend to have quite good descriptions on there about what the shades are, the undertones, light, medium, deep, all of that, and then you've got your undertones which are warm, cool, neutral. So I used that, thought I'd managed to find a shade match that would be okay for me. I got the shade in 011 Beige Cristallin. It's too light. Here it is. There you go, you'll be able to see that a lot better in the camera. There you go. It's just too light. Look at it. Look at it. So I definitely picked the wrong shade. But I have used it, and I have managed to get away with it by using bronzer to try and sort of deepen it a bit. I think I mixed it with another foundation as well one day just to see what would happen, and again I managed to get away with it. So it's not a complete loss, and I think as we get into winter and what little tan I got during the summer starts to fade away, I'll probably get away with it a lot more. So it's not a complete disaster, but definitely the wrong shade for me, and I was massively disappointed that I'd managed to mess it up. But that's me and foundations for you. Always happens, but never mind. So oh well. Okay, so next we've got three things. They're from the same brand, and I've just had to give it a bit of a, this one in particular, a bit of a clean because I've used it so much. It's very dirty. So it's from the brand Uma Beauty, and I've got the foundation, the concealer, and the sort of double-ended contour stick. So cat hair. There we go. So the foundation, I'm in love with this foundation. I'm so in love with this foundation. It looks beautiful on the skin. I actually managed to get the right shade for me, which was, you know, a lot better than the Lancome one. But this one, I've been wearing this pretty much every day. I wear it to work, I wear it at home, I've worn it on a night out. It's just so good. I really like it. They've got different ranges, so they've got, what's this one? So they've got like a white pearl range, a fair lady range. They're the two that I've got here, that's how come I know. And then they've got other ranges for sort of medium skin tones, deep skin tones, deepest dark skin tones. Such a good shade range. And the ingredients in them differ depending on the shade sort of type. The theory behind that is that if you've got a certain shade of skin, you've got different skin needs. I can't remember exactly what is in the one I've got. Oh, there you go. It says with Aglianico grape mark extract specifically formulated for fair skin. So this is for fair skin, and then you've got the white pearl, which is for like very light skin. So I've got the foundation in the fair skin range, and then I've got the white pearl for the concealer, just to sort of brighten rather than to spot conceal. the concealer is really good too. So good. It's good coverage, quite full coverage. Covers any dark circles that I might have. It's thick, but it's not too thick. It's really easy to blend into the skin, at least for me. And again, just looks so nice on the skin, and it pairs really, really well with the foundation, as you would expect. Like I said, I've worn it for work and I've had so many compliments on my skin. And one of the women I work with, she actually asked me what I was wearing because she'd noticed that I wasn't wearing my usual foundation, and she wanted to know what I was wearing because my skin looked amazing. So yeah, definitely happy with that. We'll definitely buy some more when that runs out. And then the contour stick, you've got the contour shade at the one end, which looks horrendous. It looks so dark on the stick, but on the skin, once it's blended out, it's actually really nice. I sort of use it more as a bit of a bronzer than a contour. I don't really contour, I'm not very good at it, but as a cream sort of bronzer type thing, really nice. And then on the other end, which I don't use as much, we've got the highlighting side. I've got powder highlighters that I prefer, but I have used it and it does look quite nice, but it's too subtle for me. Whether I'm just not applying it correctly, I don't know, but out of all three items, this is probably my least favourite. But I'm not really a cream product type of person, so that's probably the reason. But the foundation and concealer, amazing, so good. I could just rave about them all day, but I won't. I'll move on. Next, okay, so I've got several eyeshadow palettes here. They're my weakness. It's a problem. It's definitely a problem. So the first one I bought was, it's really hard to keep clean because of the packaging, but it is stunning packaging. So we've got the Natasha Denona Sunrise palette. Oh my gosh, I love this palette. I love it. It's just stunning. It's got a really decent sized mirror, which I'm not going to flash at you too much. And then that is the selection of shadows, and they're just beautiful. These shimmer shades, they're stunning, absolutely stunning. I mean, let me just dip into a couple. You've got one there. Which one else? Which else do I like? That one and that one. So you've got those on there. They're just beautiful. And then you've got 1, 2 and 3. Let me just close that a second so I don't stick my fingers in it elsewhere. But look at those. Look how beautiful they are. I've been massively sort of into warm colours, hot colours you might say, the past few months, particularly during the summer, and I'm so glad I got that. It was expensive, yes, but for me it was just totally worth it. It's been so nice to use. It just works really well. Whatever look I've tried to do with it, it's been nice. I can't say enough good things about it. I've really enjoyed using it, and for me it was definitely worth the price tag. So that's that. Okay, so the next palette I bought, again, was a massive splurge, but I'd been eyeing it up for a while. It's the Linda Hallberg Spectral palette, and I was actually going to a wedding and I thought I knew what dress I was wearing, ended up not wearing it, but still ended up with a dress that matched the colours in here really well, and it looks like that. and it's just so pretty. It's like pastely and it's muted, but it still applies colour really well. Like, I'm not talking muted as in you put it on and it fades and you can't really see the colour. Nothing like that at all. It's I mean, this is more of a topper, but it's kind of a duochrome type thing. I don't know if you can see that. Let me just see if you can. There you go. It's like got purple and blue in it, and the dress I was wearing was like blue flowers with purpley bits in it, and it was just such a good colour to have, just to sort of go over it. And I think I wore this with it, and I think I had that in my crease, and I think I maybe put one of these, maybe this one, sort of under the eye, just to give it a bit of a pop of colour. Oh, it's just, let me just show you. So we'll just dip in there and show you a couple of the shimmery matte shades. So we've got, oh my gosh, running out of room here. Okay, so we've got the purpley blue, that beautiful teal, and then that shimmery peach. You can see that's a lot lighter. I don't know if it's going to focus terribly well, but on the eye, that's just such a beautiful shift. It's just, again, I was so impressed with that palette, and I was really, really happy I've got it. And I've worn it a few times since the wedding. Expensive, but again, totally worth it for me, because it's just something that I am going to reach for again and again. So let's just get rid of some of this, otherwise I'm going to run out of arm space, I think. Okay, so the next things I got, or rather the next things that arrived, were these. So they're the two latest palettes from Kaleidos Makeup. So it's the Futurism 4 VR Neon and the Futurism 5 Electro Turquoise palettes. I already have the first three in the collection. They're permanent palettes in the collection, but these are limited edition. I'm amazed I've still got that. That normally is the first thing I lose. But let me just show you. That is the neon palette, and I actually gasped when I opened this. I'd seen all the pictures, I knew I wanted it, I knew it looked pretty, but I actually gasped when I opened this palette because it was just so beautiful. Unfortunately, I haven't had a lot of chance to sort of play with it. I've sort of played with it a couple of times and I've really enjoyed it, but I want to play with it more. But this pink, it's got some gold in it as well, and it's stunning, absolutely stunning. So I'm really glad that I added these to the collection. So that's that one, and the turquoise one I'm not as enamoured with. It's a bit more muted compared to the neon one, but again, I have used it a couple of times. This is really nice colour, really love this shimmer, and the orange worked really well in my crease. So yeah, really happy to have them. Going to play with them some more. I just haven't had much of a chance yet, so, but I will. And the last palette that I've got is something that I'm not even sure I've opened yet. It's still got its little plastic thing on. Let's just take that off. So it's the Huda Beauty Sapphire Obsessions palette. I've got the Warm Brown Obsessions, and I've used it a couple of times, and I do like it. But I saw this and I've been eyeing it up for a while, but I just, every time I look at it, I just think that's pretty, that's gorgeous. And even though I don't wear a massive amount of blue, I've been more into warm tones, I just keep being drawn to this palette. Out of all of the little £9 palettes that she's got, I just keep being drawn to this one. So I finally sucked it up and bought it, and I don't think I've even swatched it. It's really bad. It's really bad. It's a problem. But let's just have a little bit of a play now. Nothing on my fingers. So you've got the, we'll have a look at that one, and we'll have a look at that one, and we'll have a look at this matte here as well. So that's what, oh, that's pretty. Oh, that's quite pretty too. So let's just say we've got 1, 2 and 3. Ooh, this is making me want to play with this now. Oh, that's nice. Oh, this one's really gone on really well. Matte's a bit patchy, but that's a matte for you. And swatches don't mean anything, it's how they apply to your eyes. Yeah, first impressions just on those swatches. Might have to dabble in that in the very near future too. The trouble is, I've only got 2 eyes. It's a problem. I need more eyes. Granted, that may make me look like an alien, and I'll probably be hunted down by all the Area 51 people. But I definitely need more. But I'm excited to try that. Like I said, I've been eyeing it up for a while, and now I've finally got it. I'm like, I just want to play. Next is, again, something that's been out for a while, but every time I see it, I want it. And I was walking past it in Boots in August, I think it was, and it was sort of by the till, and it fell into my basket. So it's the Essie Nail Lacquer in the shade Aruba Blue. There you go, so Aruba Blue. And it's just a beautiful, beautiful shade of blue. At some point I will have nails again. I had them very briefly. I just didn't have any nail polish on while I was on camera, and now they've all gone horrendous again. But I will get around to using them more. But it's such a stunning, stunning colour. Let's just see if you can I love it. I love when I see a colour and it just makes me excited. It's not good for my bank balance, but it just, oh, it gets me. Something else that really got me, was this. So this is the Stila Magnificent Metals liquid eyeshadow, and it's the, what is it actually? Oh, it's the Glitter and Glow liquid eyeshadow, and it's in the shade Into the Blue. And I don't know if it's going to pick this up on camera very well, but the reason I want it is it goes from like purple to, or blue to purple rather, and it's in the bottle it looks amazing. On the eyes it looks really nice too. In fact, that's what I'm wearing today. But I just don't think it's as effective on the eyes as it is on the bottle, and you do get fallout with it. And I was a bit dubious about getting this, considering the disappointment I had with the last 2 palettes I've had from Stila. But this hasn't been as bad, and I think because it goes onto the eye really easily, as opposed to I was struggling to get it from the pan to the eye from the palettes. I think I've had better results with this, and I've been a lot happier with it. But it's just so pretty. I could just actually just sit and stare at the bottle and be perfectly happy. It's a lot of money to spend on something to just stare at it in the bottle. Yes, I know that, but again, I took one look at it and went, that has to be mine. So it is. Okay, so next is some more things I bought for when I was planning my makeup for the wedding I went to, which incidentally was amazing. couple were beautiful, bride particularly so. She is one of my favourite people in the whole wide world, and if you're watching this, I love you. You looked fabulous on your wedding day, and I spent a lot of money trying to plan my own makeup, as you're about to see. Mwah. So I bought some lip products. I only bought the one sort of shade of lip product because I kind of knew what shade I would go for, regardless of what makeup I was wearing, regardless of what my dress colour was. So I got the lip pencil from Gerard Cosmetics. I don't know if you can even see that, and I've already worn off some of the writing here. And I got a, what is this? A Hydra Matte lipstick as well, and they're both in the shade Share. So you've got the lip pencil here, which is in desperate need of a sharpen, and the lipstick, and looks like that. Really nice. In fact, I don't know why I'm doing that, it's what I'm wearing today. And the lipstick, which looks like that on my hand, but again, it's what I'm wearing on my lips. So if you wondered how it looked on the lips, I've just got the lip pencil underneath it as a bit of a base, and then I've got the lipstick on the top. I really like it. It's comfortable to wear. I don't even know I'm wearing lipstick. I can't feel it. It's really, really nice. Lasts really well on me anyway, and the colour, I just really love the colour. It's so nice. So really happy that I've got those. I will definitely be looking at investing in some more Gerard Cosmetics lip products anyway. And then I got some eyeliners. So I've got one here from Revolution Pro. If it will focus, there you go. And it's in the shade Purple. It's the Supreme Pigment Gel Eyeliner in Purple. Let me just show you the end. So I knew I'd probably be wearing some sort of purple for the wedding. So I just bought an array of things. That is that. Not a fan of this, actually. I don't know if you could tell when I just put that on my arm there, but I just felt like it didn't go on very well or very nicely. Could be my application for all I know. But I then bought these three from Melt Cosmetics. So these are just the all day everyday eyeliners. So I've got two metal bond ones and I've got one reflect one. So the reflect one is in the shade Mixtape and it's purple, and that just, can you see how much more easily that went on? It's a different shade. Focus. It's a different shade, but it's just a lot less patchy than this one. It just sort of glides on. It's got a bit of glitter to it, which I would have preferred not to have had, but I actually didn't mind once I'd got it on the eyes. So I really liked that, and I actually wore that for the wedding too. And then because I thought originally I was going to be wearing a grey dress, I got these two. So we've got RX Queen and Ghastly. So Ghastly is like a light silver, and then RX Queen is like a dark metallic grey. So you've got, that's the silver, and then that's the grey. There you go. And they just glide on really easily. I was really impressed with them. I think I put that in my inner corner when I did my eye makeup for the wedding. I really like them. I haven't used them an awful lot since then, but it's a formula that I really enjoyed using for a few days while I was away. So I will attempt to incorporate them more into my beauty routine, but formula wise, those melt ones, I really like them. Revolution one, not so much. Something else I got for the wedding, because I like purple anyway, and because I thought I was going to be wearing some sort of purple eye makeup somewhere, I actually got a purple mascara. So if it, there you go, it's purple, and it's from the brand LA Girl, and it's the LA Girl Volumatic Full-On Volumizing Lash Lifting Mascara. That's a mouthful. I'll just show you the colour in the wand. So that is that. Not a massive fan. I struggle to get it to leave colour, and granted I was only trying to do it on my lower lash line. I wanted to use something more striking, so black would have been better, so black was better for the top lashes, but this wand was just really hard to use on my lower lash line. It's really bendy. I don't know if you can, like, it's just so bendy. It's very flexible, which, you know, isn't a terrible thing, but I just found it really difficult to work with. The bristles on it, I'm not a fan of, and like I said, the colour payoff just wasn't as good as I was hoping it was going to be. So I've been using it, I've been trying to use it, and I've had mixed results from it, but mostly I just find that I struggle to get the results that I actually want from it. So I don't think I'd repurchase this once it's gone. I need to try and find a brand that does coloured mascaras that actually leave colour on the lashes. And I really struggle. UK brands wise, or brands that you can buy in the UK, they just don't seem to think that we want anything colourful on our lashes, and it makes me very sad, because I don't want to have to pay the customs from somewhere like Colourpop in the US. Come on UK, get your act together. Next. Okay, so next I got these. So they're only minis, so it's not like they cost me a mortgage for a full-size version, but I really wanted to try them, and then where did I get them from? This might have been Cult Beauty as well, was it? Maybe, I think it was Cult Beauty I got them from. But yeah, excited to try them. Let's just see if we can get a, so we've got the bronzer shades here. We've got 1 and 2, and oh, I had heard really good things about these, which is why I was willing to sort of spend the money on them. I was a bit worried about the bronzer. I'm a bit worried that the shade's going to be too orangey for me, but we'll risk it. We'll give it a go. And the highlighter shade as well. If I can't use it as a highlighter, I will definitely use that for my inner corner or for eyeshadow if needs be. And the blusher, I know I'll use the blush. Let's just clean my fingers off. So you've got blusher and highlighter there, and that is, I'm running out of arm, so you've got 1 and 2, and you can't really see that, blush is always really hard. Was it that one? Let's just see if I can get a bit more colour on there. No, I think applying it the way you're supposed to apply it and onto the face, that's going to look really pretty. And again, that highlighter colour is probably going to be my shade whatever. So excited to try those. I'm hoping by next month I will have some sort of updates about whether I like them or not, along with everything else that I've got here. And then the last few things I've got, oh no it's not, no it's not. Okay, let's do these first. Okay, so Feel Unique is a beauty website, and they do what they call a pick and mix service. So it's free samples. You pay £3.95 I think for the shipping to get them to you, but they send you an email with a voucher for that value to use off any future purchases. Now it does say on there that you can't use it against future pick and mix purchases, but you actually can, or at least you have been able to. I missed last month's, this is from August, but I have been able to use it, so you kind of end up just getting your freebies totally for free without having to pay anything at all. So that's great. So in August I did make use of it. I did get 5 samples, which you're allowed 5 a month. So I got, just move the basket away. So I got these. So this, I'm sure I showed you before. It's the La Roche-Posay and Delios 50 Plus SPF UVB and UVA sunscreen. There you go, that's the word I'm looking for. It's just a little sample. It's just a perfect little size to just pop into your handbag as a touch up sort of on the go if you need something for your face. I did have another one from Feel Unique, I'm sure I did, from Pick and Mix service, and I did use it a couple of times. I ordered this and then I looked at the ingredients, and the second ingredient is actually denatured alcohol, which isn't great for your skin, which, considering it's supposed to protect your skin, I don't know, but anyway, it makes me nervous to use it, so I've literally only used it a couple of times, and then I've got this one sort of spare. I'm not sure what I'm going to do with that. A sample of the yeah, sample of the Paco Rabanne Olympia Intense perfume. It's just a little spray sample bottle. I've had one of these before. I really like this perfume, and I actually made a bit of a boo-boo when I first got a sample of this, because I got the sample, I tried it, really liked it, ordered the perfume, smelt it and went, that smells a bit different. I don't understand why I don't like this one as much. That's because I ordered the original Olympia and the sample I'd got was the Intense. So I've been using up the Olympia, and when that runs out I'm probably going to get the Intense. But in the meantime I noticed this was on the Pick and Mix, so I popped that in. That will go in my handbag for future use. Next I got the NARS Climax mascara, and it's just a sample. I've really been enjoying this. I've been using it, in fact that's what I'm wearing today. I don't know if you can see, try and get up close a little bit, there you go. So good. I've heard very mixed things about this. Some people love it, some people hate it. Some people say it's too clumpy, some people say it's too wet. I just, from the first use, I've fallen in love with this mascara. It's just a black mascara, and that's the wand. I actually really quite like the wand. It's just, it seems to do what it's supposed to do, and it just lengthens and gives volume, and it just, in my opinion, makes my lashes look amazing. So I've really been loving this. And if I go on again and they've still got it on there, I might get another sample. Next, I've got the Sol de Janeiro Brazilian Bod Buff. So it's a smoothing scrub and mask for Touch Me Now Brazilian Babe Skin. So it says use as a scrub on wet skin or apply as a body mask on dry skin, waiting 10 minutes before rinsing off. So as I've already said, I got the body butter, the cream. I love the scent of this, and this has got a thing on, I think, yeah, so it's sealed, so I'm not going to open that just yet. But I love the scent, so I saw that was on the pick and mix and I just went, just get in my basket, you're coming home. And then I've got a sample of a foundation from, probably going to butcher the pronunciation, but it's Zellens. Don't know if that shade's going to match me, but out of the selection that they got, I thought that was probably going to be the closest one. And this is the Age Control Foundation. It's literally just a little sachet, so I'm probably going to get 1, maybe 2 uses out of that at a push. But yeah, I'm always willing to try new foundations. You never know when you're going to find one that becomes your holy grail. Although at the moment, I think we'll be hard pressed to find something better for me than that Uma Beauty one. And then last but not least, definitely not least, and the only reason that I've forgotten to show them straight away is because I can't fit them in the basket. So I made an order from Cleona Cosmetics. It took 2 months to get here, which wasn't unexpected, but was a little bit frustrating in that I just wanted to get my hands on them. And they finally came. So I've got this. So this is the 66.5 degrees north bundle. I had to. I absolutely had to. So I've previously had the Harvest Moon bundle from them and the Dreamweaver bundle. Stunning. Absolutely love it. In fact, the Dreamweaver bundle, I've gone to the shades in there several times. My favourite is actually this one in Bonbon. It's kind of a duochrome, so it's got like a raspberry purple sort of shift to it. Absolutely love this shade. Use it quite a lot. So when I saw that the stained glass collection, which I'll get onto in a minute, was going to be back in stock and they've got a sale on their other items, I went, okay, now I'm going to get the 66.5 degree north collection, which is here. So I don't know if you can see how absolutely stunning some of these shades are. Just do it. Flip. These shimmers are some of the best shimmers I've ever laid my hands on. There's a couple of duplicate shades in here between here and the Dreamweaver bundle. I think it's this one and one of these greeny ones, I think, but I could be wrong. I don't mind that. I'm probably going to give those to my mum. And these are probably the crown jewels of everything that I got. I've accidentally damaged one when I was trying to get it out of the packaging, but even so, just look how stunning they are. You can't even see the, if I do that, you can see the change in them, but these are multi-chromes. So it just keeps going out of focus. So they've got like different colours to them depending on what light you're in, and they're just beautiful. As soon as I saw these had gone back on sale, they were back in stock, these were the ones I had to get my hands on. So it's from the Stained Glass collection. There's lots of other shades, different types of shades. There's iridescent ones, there's pastel-y sort of shades, all multi-chromes, so they all sort of change into various different colours depending on the light. But these are just, I fell in love with them, absolutely fell in love with them. And since I've had them, I've sort of swatched them, I've used them a couple of times. I've not been disappointed. These are beautiful, absolutely stunning. Customs is a nightmare. UK customs is an absolute nightmare. I can't even begin to tell you how disgusted I am with how much it costs me to get products like this into my hands. But these, I would pay it. I paid it with the Dreamweaver and the Harvest Moon bundle. I knew this was going to hurt, and I still did it anyway. Absolutely love this brand, love the products. And actually, because it took so long for them to get to me, and it took so long for them to ship them out to me, they actually sent me a freebie. Let me see if I can find it. So they actually sent me a freebie. They sent me a highlighter. So I've not paid any extra for this. I can't remember what the shade is. But on the invoice, it just said for your patience or something like that, and it was just a little freebie. But so let's just look at that. That's just beautiful. And that's just the highlighter. Let me show you some of these babies. So I think one of my favourite, this one here has got to be one of my favourites. It's just got so many dimensions to it. Like it's blue, it's purple, it's bronzy, it's, you can't even see it, it's so annoying. I can't show you properly in this light. But let me just see if I can do it on here. A little bit. Can you see how it's bronzy up here? And then it goes blue, and then you can see it shifting again down towards the bottom. That's I love them so much. And that's just one of them. And then you've got these up here. So you've got, let me just find a clean finger. So like on the monitor now, I can see that that's purple, but from my view, it's like a coppery, bronzy colour, and there's green on it, and it's just, and let's see if I can find another spot. Just here, maybe. Absolutely stunning. It's I'm so sad that you can't see what I can see here. They are beautiful. And then just one more just to try. We've got, let's see, this one. So look at that. So it's green on there. I've taken it from this one here, so it's green on here, but it looks purple from my line of sight right now. It's just, can you see? Maybe a little. It's just, I just can't. I just can't. I just speechless. Absolutely speechless. They're beautiful. They're beautiful. I would definitely buy from them again, in spite of the ridiculous customs charges. I know they've posted something recently on Instagram about having a new autumn collection coming out. So the Harvest Moon collection is probably quite autumn-like. There's a lot of autumn sort of colours in there, but as and when they release the new collection, I'm definitely going to be having a look, because I've been so impressed with the quality of the goods that I've had. So impressed. Expensive, yes. Worth the money, totally. So that was me ending on a high, probably for the first time in a while. So yeah, so that is everything. Really sorry this video took so long. I've been filming for so long. If in spite of the length of this video you have enjoyed watching this, don't forget to like and subscribe, and I will see you all again in another video very, very soon. Thanks for watching. Bye.